What's up, everybody? Welcome back to I Do Stand Up. Jason Collins here, and yes, I do stand up. I do stand up as much as I possibly can, as much as you will let me, as much as I can book, as much as I possibly can. Man, I was on my Reels or TikTok today, just surfing. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Wipe out. Surfing the web. I was getting barreled on the internet. I was whale tailing it. I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyways, surfing, flipping, swiping, and the same goddamn video kept coming up. It was the same but different. It was the same thing, but by a bunch of different fucking girls. And it's this TikTok dance that everybody's doing. Talk about pop music. Talk about pop music. Let's do the milkshake. Dun dun ding a thing. London, Tokyo, London, talk about pop music. And they're all doing the exact same dance to it. And the only difference is the person doing it. That's what's crazy, that how normalized that is nowadays. That the way to get famous on the internet is to do a thing that everyone else is fucking doing. There's no originality. And all of them are doing this thing like they're the first fucker to do it. I keep doing this because that's one of the moves they do on the dance. But it's so weird that they're like, I got an idea. I just came up with a genius idea. I'm going to do the same thing that they're all fucking doing, and I'm going to get millions of followers and likes and bullshit because of it. And that's so crazy. We need originality. We need original artists. We need, stop doing this shit. I know trends have always been a thing. In the 80s, we had crazy trends, the way we wore our pants and the way we, all drew checkers on our folders and where's the beef and all. There was all kinds of stuff, all kinds of trends. But there was just a shit ton of originality too. And I'm not saying that doesn't exist now, but it's not celebrated. The things that are celebrated are these talk about pop music, dances, man. This is what I'm talking about. Check it out.
Video. Movie with a suitcase. You're living in a disco. Forget about the rat race. Let's do the milkshake and sounding like a hot cake. Try some, buy some, beat by four. Talk about pop music. Talk about pop music.
You see what I mean? Same fucking thing. Just a bunch of different people doing it. And it's great. And they're lip singing to actually talented people, their art. They're taking that, they're lip singing to it, and they're getting famous from it. And it's mind boggling because in the 80s and the 90s, everybody got really upset at this band called Milli Vanilli because they got famous for lip syncing to someone else actually performing the songs. And they blamed them as the artist, and it wasn't even their idea. Their producers and labels said, we got an idea. They were a manufactured product, and everybody got upset at the artist. And the artist, and if you watched a documentary about Milli Vanilli, they the whole time they wanted to do their own singing, and they kept going, when can we sing? And the producers were like, no. And we're gonna do it this way first, and then they got found out, and then everyone turned on the artist. They didn't even turn on the people behind the scenes that created the whole thing. But my point is, now they were canceled. If getting canceled was a thing back then, Milli Vanilli got fucking canceled. Now, with TikTok and Reels and Shorts, all these fucking people are getting legitimately famous for copying and lip syncing to other people's shit. It's bizarre because there's a lot of originally very entertaining people on these apps. Like, there's this guy, God, what is his name? He has a great show on Hulu called, God damn it. He plays a teacher on this TV show. But his TikToks and his Reels and Instagram and his shit is so funny. He does this he does this face filter character with a really thick Latino accent, and it's just so funny. There's a young lady on TikTok right now who's getting famous as hell, and all she does is lip syncs to that other guy's TikToks. That's mind-boggling to me. That's bonkers. That's like, talk about being famous for nothing. That's another thing. They used to give Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian and all those girls a hard time back in the day. They're famous for nothing. Well, now that's apparently how you get famous, for absolutely goddamn nothing. I know I sound bitter because I'm not famous, but whatever. Maybe I should start lip syncing to your guys' bullshit. People would probably love it because I'm a goofy ass older dude. And I'm going, talk about pop music. But yeah, it used to be frowned upon, and now it's the way. This is the way, as the Mandalorian would say. Dork. I'm a dork. Yeah, it's just nuts that this is so normal. It's so normal, and people love it, and they're having a good time. Don't get me wrong; they're really cute and having a good time, and the dance is fun, and I love the song because it's from my days. That's another thing. I wonder if half these people doing the dance to that song even know who the artist is and what the song's about and all that shit. But and it's also funny to me knowing that today, like a 19-year-old kid could be walking down the street in his neighborhood and pass 3 or 4 chicks doing a synchronized dance in the middle of the street in front of a tripod, a telephone, and a ring light, and it's completely like, oh, and they just keep moving. In my days, it would have attracted a crowd. Everybody would have been like, what the fuck are these crazy people doing? What are they doing? But, that's just me being old and grizzled. Grizzly old guy. I'm not an old guy. Not an old guy. Not an old guy. I am, however, sustaining injury sleeping. I don't know if anybody else is waking up like they lost the UFC, but that's where I'm at. Not an old guy. I'm doing a bit right now. Not an old guy. But sometimes when I'm done peeing and I pull my pants up, I wasn't done peeing. That's a new one too. Anyways, but yeah, some of these trending. Whenever you go to look up trending things, it's like this kind of shit. And the people are beautiful. I mean, these kids are wearing dresses. Okay. It's another thing. Songs today. There's no song structure. It's just hook, verse, hook, verse, repeat, chant, because we're robots. Everybody's a robot. Songs don't have bridges anymore. I miss a good bridge. Don't you miss a good bridge? You know what I really miss? A good ballad. A good love song ballad. Like they used to do it right in the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Ballads were just amazing. Like you would literally sit alone in your room listening to a ballad. And you're like, this is my life. And you'd cry and you'd feel it. And they would take you to the bridge. There'd be a bridge. And then they would go back to the chorus. And you're like, I feel it. I mean, I miss love songs, man. Love songs don't. What's the Gen Z term? It hits different, not in a good way. Lionel Richie, baby. Lionel Richie cornered the fucking market on love songs in the 80s. Anytime he sat down at a piano with a pen and paper, an hour later you had a hit. Say you. Say me, say it for always. That's the way it should be. No one writes like that anymore. It's always like, I DM'd her on my TikTok. We did a trendy dance. Now we're getting married. It's just, there's just no substance or soul. God, I sound old. Whitney fucking Houston. Are you kidding me? Ballads. Remember when they called out in the rain, the nights we almost lost it once again. Ballads. George Benson. Give it to me. You just fell in love just listening to the songs. Every song you're like, oh my God, this is about that girl in my 6th period science class. You know? I'm trying to think of a really good ballad. Oh, if you never heard of him, Peabo Bryson. Peabo Bryson had just, every song was just this beautiful ballad. And all the movies had great ballads in them, like Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Last American Virgin. Oh, I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. 'Cause here we are back where we were before. Seems something always changes. We're back to being strangers. You gotta sing it like that when you sing it. You can't just go, that ain't my thing on TikTok. She in my DMs. I gave a Wi-Fi password. Man, they were just like, girl, Luther, I fell asleep late last night. Duet with the great Gregory Hines. R.I.P. to both of them. And I dreamed the night and almost half the day away. I just got up and I don't know the words, but man, they were beautiful. They took you in. They told you a story. They made you feel like part of the story. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? That song "Hello" by Lionel Richie. In the video, he's like pining after he's like a college professor, pining after one of his beautiful students, and then this Gen Z fuck posted about it saying, yeah, if you really think about it, it's creepy. It's a college professor going after one of his students. Hey, you motherfucker. When you're in college, even as a student, you're a grown-ass adult, and there are very young college professors. They're people-loving people, and we got to get back to that shit. Hello. Lionel's voice, man, he wrote We Are the World. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, in the world must come together as one. That's just such beautiful songwriting. That's love. That's love. Now as I drop that boy, he drive a Hyundai, I drive a Bentley, I'm better than him. Where's the good love songs? They're out there. I'm not saying they don't exist. But the media and social media and the algorithms pushing garbage on you people so you don't get to hear the good shit. There's a group that I absolutely love. Her name is Sammy Ray. The band is Sammy Ray and the Friends. And boy, can that woman write a love song. She could write a love song, man. She has a song called Jackie Onassis, which she's singing about this girl she has a crush on, and she's saying that her vibe and her energy is like the late, great Jackie Onassis, you know. She looked like Jackie Onassis, top of her classes, just doing her own thing, wearing sunglasses, and then talks about how she has a crush on. It's really cool. It's really cool. Good music. Not enough people know about it. Not enough people know about it because they haven't written a chanty little TikTok dance fucking track. Ugh, sorry. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Lionel could write a song, man. I went to a Lionel Richie concert last year. Lionel Richie with Earth, Wind, and Fire. What a damn show. And Lionel Richie did it perfect. He was on a piano, on a riser in the Forum, and he rose up over the audience, and he's singing, say you, say me. And everybody's just like, oh, I can say me and say you, you know. And it was all about his performance. It wasn't about everyone in the audience filming themselves at his performance, making it about them. Oh, man. The one thing I do like about the cell phone, though, it makes concerts safer. Because back in the day, you used to pull out a lighter, and everybody would have their lighter lit. That's a fire hazard. It's a fire hazard. Now you just take out your iPhone and turn the flashlight on, and it doesn't burn your fingertips. Damn, I'm an old fella. I'm not an old guy. Can't have Taco Bell anymore, though. It's just embarrassing in conversations. What was that book about? Sorry, Taco Bell. Not Taco Bell. When? Like a week and a half ago. Another bit. You can see it on my YouTube channel. Anyways, you guys, that was my little rant today for nothing. I love doing this shit. I love doing this shit, dude. Can we talk about this, though? Please continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you download. Diggity, diggity, bye, bye. You see, it's like an earwig. What's that thing that gets caught? It's an ear something. It gets caught, and it's something that gets stuck in your head. There's nothing. It's hypnotizing. It's it's crazy. It's like you're being possessed. It's not a song. It's noises. Please continue to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going to be talking to you. Guys, thank you so much for listening to me. Talk to you later. Jason Collins, and I do stand-up. Oh, depending on when this comes out, I'll be at the Improv tonight with my buddy, Donnell Rollins. Donnell Rollins texted me this morning, and I didn't have his recent number. And I got a text that said, "This is Donnell, call me." And he's so funny because I text back because I didn't recognize the number. I said, "Donnell who?" And he texts back, he goes, "Hey man, how many Donnells do you know?" Good point. So I called him. And now I'm going to be on a show tonight at the Improv at 8:30. You guys, talk to you later. Bye.